Flavor Queen Janine Washley is here. You knew Anoush.
Yes, I did. And just a big heart and that beautiful electric smile.
Yeah.
You know, you just had that personality that pulled you in. So
much. Dan, you knew Anoush.
Absolutely. He was a very dear friend and a mentor of mine, along with Dean Corbett. It's just another.
Dino. So here's the thing. I thought Dino and Anoush. Oh, heaven forbid. Both of them.
You know who was waiting for him at the gate.
Right.
Dean was there with open arms.
He was ready. He was ready to take care of them. So I can only imagine what they have planned to make a difference in this world for all of us. Well, the Flavor Queen is here, Janine Washley. Thank you for helping me get through that. Dan Thomas here, Apron Inc. board member, and Tip Off, Dip Off.
Exactly.
Organizer. Say that 3 times
Tip
fast.
Off, Dip Off. Yeah, it's tough.
Let's see, he can say it fast like that. Tip Off, Dip Off competition at Donham Day Brewery. That's going to be November 3rd, noon to 3. 20 contestants right at 3211 Grant Line Road in New Albany. Okay, what is this challenge? Tell me about it.
Well, really, this all kind of came about. We do a chili cook-off every year, but the guys that hang out, that are regulars there, they like to have bragging rights. Really, this is more about bragging rights, so they come up with different ideas. They like Kim and Rick Odie, the owners, are very big supporters of Apron, so they always want to try to turn it into an Apron event too. So it's a way for like amateurs and professional chefs to kind of get together, hang out, do something different. We've done everything from soups, and we've done pork butts, and obviously chili, but
now we're doing dip?
Yeah, because it's to kick off of the NCAA basketball season, so that's how we kind of came up with, like, kickoff, dip-off, tip-off, dip-off. So we're tipping off the basketball season, so come over and enjoy some dips.
Okay, so you got 20 contestants. Everybody get to, judge them?
It's going to be, this time we're going to do People's Choice. Everybody gets a voting ballot.
Okay.
So it's $10 to get in. We take your $10 to the door. All that money goes to Apron.
Okay.
And also, they have a cash bar. They have a micro distillery as well. And also, A Street Pizza had just moved in to that location out of Spring Street.
Yeah.
So there will be pizza available as well for purchase.
It's a party. Sounds like
it's going to be a good time.
Okay, now Janine has already gotten started. Oh, look at those beautiful dips. I don't know what you have here. I saw you dumping. What are we dumping? What are we making?
I wanted to kind of come in at a different angle. Everybody's going savory here, so I'm coming in sweet with my Snickers dip. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so cream cheese, brown sugar, powdered sugar, peanut butter, a teaspoon of vanilla, and a little pinch of salt just to marry everything together, and I've got it all stirred up here in the bowl. And then everything's good with a big old dose of Cool Whip in it. So it's all lightened up with the Cool Whip, and I'm just going to stir that in.
Okay.
And then that usually is it, but what I do to really drive that Snickers flavor home, I use chocolate syrup and caramel syrup. I also use extra crunchy peanut butter, so you get those little bits of
so you have something to bite.
Yeah, exactly. So then it ends up like this, and then I take even more caramel and put that over. A lot of times people will just chop up a Snickers bar, but I'm all about, let's really taste what makes a Snickers wonderful. And that's the caramel, the chocolate, and then of course the peanut butter.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. And then
apples.
Yes, and then dip it with apples. That tartness from a Granny Smith apple against that Snickers is
Granny
so delicious.
Smith is my favorite apple in the world. You can't get me to eat another apple. I don't want another apple.
This is perfect with a Granny Smith apple.
Okay, all right. So we have to come on, Dan.
Oh, we're going to have one.
And you tried, you're not allergic to peanuts, are you? Okay.
Oh yeah, so extra crunchy.
Okay, so
and then I just showed you all my secrets too.
Yeah, you did.
I'm Snickers, but you know what? It's okay. And I'll put it out on the Flavor Queen site.
That's delightful.
Good, right? Yeah.
That is delightful.
When you get filled up on the savory stuff, you come in with, a sweet dip, and it just might take you over the edge.
See, here's the problem with dip. You don't get... Thank you so much. You don't get filled up on it until you're in trouble and 82 pounds heavier. Right?
Exactly.
You just keep eating it and eating it and eating it. What are the other dips?
Well, Dan, tell us about this one.
You made a...
Well,
I don't know what I'm going to do Sunday. It's a big secret because nobody's letting the cat out of the bag because everybody wants the bragging rights.
Right, so nobody's telling.
I don't know if I'm going to make this or not, but today I made a tzatziki dip. I did it with cucumber
love a
feta,
tzatziki.
and on top there are dehydrated cucumbers with dill pickle seasoning to give it that little crunchy element.
Yeah, did you dehydrate the, what's on top?
I did not. I'm a food broker, and one of the manufacturers I represent makes this product,
Cheater,
and it is
pumpkin
wonderful.
eater.
But most importantly, I think, not as well as the dip, but what you're going to use as your dipping vessel, because Janine made these lovely biscuits over here.
These,
Okay.
because Simply PR and I combined efforts. So Caroline,
these. Look at
yes,
these
I made
beautiful
those
biscuits.
little biscuits that I laminated with garlic, onion, and thyme.
Okay, so when you say laminated, that sounds like staples.
It's fancy, right? Oh, actually,
But she
it's a
covered me.
fancy word. You just fold it over. Just fold it
Okay,
over.
Sounds
and
like
then
staples.
Caroline with Simply PR, she made her sausage tomato pie dip.
Caroline!
So
It's really good, too.
I usually see her singing and shaking her bottom side, and she's in here cooking. Can I taste it? Is it okay?
Oh yeah, we warmed it up.
We heated it up. It's delicious.
Look, I broke
Wow.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
And what else do we want to talk about? Look, we have that. Do we have all of that? We're still voting for you.
Yes, for
Caroline, that's so good.
the greatest baker. That's a contest that I got into, and it's got a lot of competition. But I'm in second place, and that's all due to my friends and everyone voting.
You're
so
in
just
second place?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, but we won
congratulations.
first
Thank
place,
you.
everybody. We won first
We won
place.
So vote.
Greatest baker,
Yes.
first
Yes.
place.
And then on November 13th, I've got a cooking class, apple pickin' pumpkin gathering, and it's all apple and pumpkin based recipes at Cooking at the Cottage.
Okay. Now we're missing something because
This dip is my blackened cheese dip with blackened cheese crisps and black sesame crackers. Kind of,
I have to
today's
have a
Halloween.
cheese crisp.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so when I get cheese
they go a
crisp,
little bit
I can
soft.
eat them. Oh, they did get soft.
Yeah.
I can eat them like potato chips. I love cheese
yeah.
crisp.
Oh, these I toasted the blackened seasonings mixture that I make from scratch, and then mixed it with my cheeses and put it flat on the griddle.
Oh, my
and they
gosh.
were just as crisp as potato chips.
Oh my gosh, I love them. I love them.
Yeah.
Okay, Dan, one more time. How do we get to the
event?
Tip off, dip off?
Okay, this Sunday, come over at noon. It's $10 at the door. All proceeds go to Apron. Like I said, there will be beer and drinks available from Donham Day, and also if you want to order a pizza from 8th Street Pizza, they are there as well. But actually, we are up to 22 competitors now because Chef Ellen Gill is going to enter one. When we saw her last night, she wanted to come in. So
Okay.
come in, pay your $10, try 22 dips, hang out, have a good time. These events are always a lot of fun.
They
lot
are
of fun.
a lot of fun. Don't forget to vote for Janine. She's at number 2, but we're taking her to number 1. greatestbaker.com/2024 Janine-Washley. Let's get her to number 1. And then Cooking at the Cottage, apple picking and pumpkin gathering. That is the 13th of this month. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dawn.
so very much. All right.